I'm at the rap stash.
Dang. What's happening with the kids? Why are they killing each other? I can remember when being a kid was all about having fun. Now they taking drugs, they shooting up schools, they joining gangs at an early age.
This one's for the kids.
What's going on?
This one's for the children. This one's for the kids. Get it. This one's for the kids. This one's for the children. This one's for the kids. Get it. Here's my question. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Yeah.
What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do when they come for you.
Society won't let me kick it. Straight up got me flipping with a mean mug, popping a clip in. These youngsters tripping. I'm thinking deeply as I light up a square. These young fools on the cut, taking life like it's theirs. So should I take a deep breath and chill, or just release my stress? Play vigilante for show and lay these fools to rest. I read the news and it was buck wild. The boy was 13, he got life, and that fool smiled. Damn. They hit us with a title, Negro a nigga, African American, if your pocket's bigger. These fools is dropping out of school to play the dope game, and quick to lay you on your back for some ghetto fame. Don't you know about the game plan? See, you's a black man, but they labeled you a dead man. You 16 and you's a super figure, high school dropout, can't read and you tag dead nigga. You're living life like you're insane. You did the time for the cake and didn't even fly the airplane. I guess you're young and you're ballin', too damn stupid to realize that the Grim Reaper's calling. So carry on with your blinking, get ready for the roses, the pine, and the sad slow singing. And it's just so damn scary, cause nobody's gonna know you, G, until they read your obituary.
What you gonna do?
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 What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you
What you
gonna
gonna do?
What you
What you
gonna
gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's right, I know what I'ma do, fool. I'ma get me an Optimo. I'ma cut it, gut it, dump it, fill it with the lick that make me flow. Lay it back and kick it with my finger on the trigger. Remote control close by, swigging on a Miller. As I sip into this deep concentration, it keeps my lyrics tight and takes my mind off the drama and makes this life alright. Cause I can do it right or do it wrong. Write a song and get paid or break off in your home. And I ain't with that, that's straight up riff rap. I got to cross it out. Too many youngsters is dying, it make me wanna shout. We need to break out the whip just like them old days, and take respect from my kids the way that we was raised. Had that backside blazing, old school child raising. I tell you it's amazing. Don't hesitate to break them when they slip, cause if you wait too long they just might trip and flip the script.
What you gonna do?
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 What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do? What you
What you
gonna
gonna do?
What you
What you
gonna
gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's right. Now we know the game's paying. The devil's on the road with the gauge and he's praying. Bandana tied around your face, hunting bodies. Hanging out the window, spitting noise with your shotty. Trying to prove a point to your boy, cause he flossed up. Tripping off the dough and all the honeys that he tossed up. But one thing you forgot is that you ain't doing right. So when them laws got your ass, you had the nerve to fight. You got beat down, thoroughly cuffed and stuffed. Hair sticking up like Don King, all roughed up. 15 with an L, straight up misunderstood. I guess another young fool bite the dust in the hood. I seen you grow up with ambition, had goals and things. But you chose fast money, yeah, them things that blank. Now your head straight up spinning as you sit in your cell. Cause you and Bubba kinda tight when he ringing your bell. Nothing but time to think when he breaking you off. Cause you was hard on the cut, but in the pen you was soft. Was it worth all of this just for something to prove? So what you gon' do when he coming for you?
What you gonna do?
What you gon' do?
What you gonna do?
What you gon'
What you gonna
do?
do?
What you gon' do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? What you gonna do?
What you gon' do? What you
What
gon'
you
do?
gonna do? What you gonna do?
What you gon' do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
That's right.